to River City Live, and it is a Monday ready to kick off a big week. We do have a little bit of news. One of our co-hosts for today, of course we have 4, we were meaning to have 5, Taboo from Black Eyed Peas, who is in town, woke up feeling under the weather. So we gave him the day off, but we're going to be telling you why he's here and how you can find out more about the projects that he's working on with the YMCA. It was a big weekend, I will give you that. I mean, I could see being really tired today, especially if you got out and did some of the things that were available to you. For example, Taste of St. Augustine. That I was down there. That is an event I will never miss again. It is wonderful. There was a 5K race that kicked it all off, and then you pay $5, go inside the amphitheater in St. Augustine, and $5 tickets and sample all of the great restaurant fare. So from there, though, quick nap, and then it was off to Roscaloosa Songwriters Festival. You have seen Kim Page a time or two on the show, and she was one of the headliners. A lot of people out in Mountain
We wrote this song one weekend when we were supposed to be on songs.
Then we had the Bourbon and Barbecue. It was the first ever. It happened at Hemming Park. It was a free event. Delicious food. You also could get drinks there, and they had tickets you could buy for $35 or VIP for $75. That looked like a lot of fun. And how about you guys? I love me some barbecue.
Who doesn't? Yes. And then what else happened? Oh, look at that. Now, is it true you were judging a butt contest?
I did my best to judge, and for everybody at home wondering, butt judge, pork butt.
Pork butt.
This isn't Magic Mike. Oh, gotcha.
I did my best. I'm eating healthy, but the good thing is you could have teeny tiny pieces, so it was really cool though to see the community come together.
Yeah, who did win?
Yeah, who won the best butt?
That is a good question. I was there, but I can't remember the name because there were so many winners. There were
creative.
several
Everybody
things.
was a winner. That's what you're trying
They
to
had
say.
a chicken competition. I mean, they had everyone was great. Yes,
Yeah.
good time.
And speaking of competitions, this weekend was the opening of the beaches, and you can see right there they had the annual Sandcastle Competition, and I am super impressed because I have
That's
none
amazing.
of those
Look
skills.
at that.
That's really cool.
That's a lot of patience.
We actually entered that one year. It was before the arena was here in town. They had a Coliseum in town, and they blew it up. And so we built the Coliseum, and when the judges came by, we just blew it up. It wasn't good like those, though. And then also...
The adventures keep on coming.
Yeah.
The Unity Plaza right here, there was the MS Walk, such an important cause because, as you know, no one really knows how the disease happens and there's no cure. So there was a lot of people out. Again, a beautiful day, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So again, a great cause. We had Courtney on from the MS Association here to talk about it. So again, raise awareness and money.
And then just a beautiful moment at the Rascal Flatts show in St. Augustine on Friday night. That is Kate. Kate got to go backstage. She is battling cancer. And that's Gary from Rascal Flatts. And he was singing to her the song, My Wish, which is very poignant as it is. And it will make you cry anyway. And he was just, they were so sweet with her. And it was just a really moving moment, everybody. Not really a dry eye in the house, I wouldn't think.
I think we covered like the entire Jacksonville area.
I think
Every
there's a
single
lot.
pocket, from St. Augustine to Nocatee
It
to
looked
Hemming
like
Park.
each of them was packed, so everybody went out.
It was a great weekend.
Except for me, my kids were sick, so I got to get caught up with that video. So thanks, guys, for sharing,
Yeah,
sharing
now
your
you
good
feel
times with me.
Are you tired just from watching it? Okay, so back to Kate and the Rascal Flatts show. Speaking of people who are just bravely fighting the battle, today, or over the weekend, this Good Housekeeping magazine came out, and it's their version of like the most beautiful people. You see they've got Drew on the cover. There's Drew Barrymore. Inside is Alicia Bertine. Alicia is a local Jacksonville lady, and we've known Alicia. Elizabeth, you and I have known her for a long time, and she is actually undergoing a lot of clinical trials because, as you can see from this headline, 8 years ago they gave me 6 months to live. So she has had pancreatic cancer and it keeps coming back, but she is keeping it at bay with these clinical trials, and she's beautiful.
And she's one of the bravest women I have ever met. She just keeps her spirit strong, and it's contagious to people around her.
Once I ran into her, and it was like a day or two after, I think it was her second diagnosis, and she was modeling in a fashion show, and she was just, you know, I've got this, you know, very faithful lady. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
nice to see her honored in that publication.
Absolutely. Again, another local person doing good things, so like that. All right, there's a new study out, and it's all about men, and the better they are at telling stories, the more attractive they appear to women. So if you're a good storyteller, good job for men. Rance, you're a good storyteller, right?
Good storyteller. I look good, so I just got all.
So you have it.
I'm just hitting on all cylinders, aren't I?
Now, do you guys find that attractive if a guy could tell a good story? communication skills?
I was going to say, I think so. My dad tells too many stories, so my mom might beg to differ on that.
Now, how do you resist some of the best storytellers, me, France, and you have to work with us, you know? So, like,
That's very
right?
true.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tough.
I mean, I guess having Chad at home kind of mitigates things.
Right, yeah. He's pretty good
get
telling
that.
stories, too, I'm not going to lie.
He's good looking, you know. So.
I think it might be, though. I think there's an attraction to somebody who can be the center of attention. And when someone can tell a good story and all eyes are on them and you're listening intently, I think you can't help but think, like, this is somebody who's got something going on.
Confidence.
Well, in the study, man's ability to gain resources, that's
Okay.
kind of what it's about, and to influence others. So women find that, like, this guy could kind of work the system. And,
Yeah.
you know,
I think it's the confidence.
Yeah, power,
I think you've nailed it with the
I
confidence.
still think
thing.
good looks also help, so.
We're good with that.
So, no. All right, this is a great one. This is the story of a couple of gentlemen who walked into an elevator without looking at the weight capacity sign because
USC football players.
they're Trojans. They are the offensive linemen. It was Zach Banner and 7 of his closest offensive lineman friends. They got stuck in the elevator for at least an hour because they outweighed it by 700 pounds. But while they were in there, they were live tweeting, and this is one of the tweets that went out. It's great.
It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. Flatbacks and Cadillacs. Flatbacks and Cadillacs. Flatbacks and Cadillacs. Flatbacks and Cadillacs. It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. It's the elevator rap. Flatbacks and Cadillacs. What?
What?
That's where
What?
my education dollars are going.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So an hour they're in there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Those are some big dudes.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to like a pint-sized little dude, all right? So we got Prince George, and a picture of him in the robe is all over the internet, and it's adorable. When President Obama came, he decided to throw on his little robe and say, "What's up, President?" There he is, looking like a boss. It's like, "What's up?"
Cute.
That's his form of a smoking jacket.
Yes.
Like, yes.
And then that robe sold out in minutes.
Nice.
Then it was advertising that you can't even buy that robe anymore because of it. All right, and then this is rather disturbing to me. First, we found out that Cracker Jacks was actually changing the price to go to an app, like a scan app thing. Then when I went to go buy the Cracker Jacks, I found out they weren't even in a box. I had no idea. But
I didn't know that either.
so we opened up our Cracker Jacks and we pulled out the little prize, which was a thing to scan. And Stuart, actually, our executive producer over here, has it. We're looking at it. So that's what you get instead of something really useless but more tangible. So I don't know, what does that do? So you're going to scan it, right? And something magical will happen that's better than a
Whoa,
toy.
what's that?
Oh, it's a
Oh, okay.
game. So I guess that is better.
Oh, I'll play that. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess
you
that's
create a
better.
virtual baseball card. That's cool.
Yes.
But you remember
So-
a long time ago they used to have pretty cool toys?
Oh, yeah.
And then it went to like the little tattoos.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's all
now
about
they're
the
getting
kitty
all
tattoos
techie.
and all of that. But,
Yeah.
oh, my gosh, let's step into the new millennium,
Yeah.
please.
All right.
All right, well, it is another Goodwill Fashion Week for us. Mark and I are modeling clothes from Goodwill all week long, and we have a contest for you.
Yeah, so basically we're going to post a picture on Facebook, and you have to guess how much our outfits are. And we're going to hand out a winner every day, $50 at Goodwill. Every day we're giving away. So that's a
Every day
great
this
prize.
week. So go to Facebook so you can see the entire outfit and take your guess what the sum total is for this for Monday, and check that out at River City Live TV. We'll be back. We have so much happening here today on River City Live. Don't go